Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make a full-time living by doing my hobby, by doing my passion. Now, obviously, you guys already know about my YouTube channel. You already know about my eBay. And that is pretty much, for the most part, what it is that I do, to make a full-time living from doing my hobby. So first of all, the thing I do that makes me the most money is eBay. I make by far anything that I do, based on my hobby, the most amount of money that I make is on eBay. And, I sell some RC parts, I sell other parts, I've got a couple of different eBay stores. I've currently, we're setting up a new eBay store with my buddy Stempy. This is going to be like an online eBay store. That's sort of part of Hobby Hub. I've also got my own personal eBay stores that I sell other stuff on. So, by far, eBay is where I make my most money. And I started off selling sort of RC car parts. So, I've got my hobby, which is RC cars, and I just started selling RC car parts. And by the way, guys, you don't have to sell RC car parts. You can sell whatever. But the beauty with me doing this eBay thing is that I can just put like an hour or 2 hours of work in a day. And that allows me the whole rest of the day to do my hobby, to do my passion, which is sort of, making videos, filming, making YouTube videos, interacting with you guys, chatting with you guys in the comments, going out filming RC cars with my buddies, editing them, that is my passion. Ever since I was a kid, I've liked cars, so I found my passion very early on. As far back as I can remember, I was 3 years old, and my mum bought me these little, I think the company was I think they still make them. It's like little Matchbox cars, but a different brand. And I used to have a few of these. I used to play cars with these, and it was my passion. And I got a little sit-on car, one of the little things that you just sit on and steer and push yourself along. I had one of those. I used to play on that all the time. As I got older, I started getting RC cars and stuff. I got a couple of toy grade ones. I remember when my granddad came over and he gave me the first ever RC car I had was a red Nico. I don't think I have it anymore. It's a red Nico car. It was just sort of forward, reverse, left and right. It was no hobby grade stuff. It was just a really basic thing. And I was never so excited in my life. That really got me going into the RC hobby. Then I started school. I met Stempy. I met this other dude called Trevor, and they were into RC cars already. And my buddy Trevor, he got a Manta Ray. Stempy, he started off with an old Grasshopper, I think, was his first one. And I saw this Manta Ray, and I was like, over here actually, let me show you. So this is my first ever hobby grade RC car, and my buddy had one, standard. Standard, they look like this here. And my buddy Trevor had one of these, and I always thought that the Nico was better. We was at school, we sort of used to banter a bit. I was sort of like, no, Nicos are better. Nicos are much better. He invited me over to his house. I had to go on his Manta Ray, and oh boy, I was transformed. That was my first go of a hobby grade RC car. It was so, compared to a Nico, it was so fast. You could jump it, all the suspension, I'd never seen anything like it. And that was it. I was sold. I spent every single day working and working. I was only a kid, I didn't have a job, but I was helping around the house. I was doing the ironing for my parents for 50p an hour. I was saving my pocket money, I was saving my Christmas money, and I saved and I saved and I saved. And after a year or so, I managed to get enough money together, and I got my very own Manta Ray. And that's kind of where it all started for me. My dad used to take me racing. I used to race this in the Models in Motion indoor raceway. And that's where the passion all started. And then sort of fast forward a few years, I got into the Savage. You see one of my Savages up there on the shelf. That's not my first Savage. I had different Savages before. And I sort of got more and more and more into the hobby. And then fast forward a few more years, I got an X-Max. And oh boy, I've never had anything like it. The size, the durability, the power, and that really got me even more into the hobby. And then I kind of started a YouTube channel. And I started this channel here. I started this channel more just for a bit of fun. That was the idea, just for a little bit of fun, where I can sort of put videos on with me and my mates having some fun, And then I started seeing people commenting and people interacting, but it did take a long while, guys. I probably spent a year of making a lot of videos, and I was getting not many views. I was sort of getting 5, 10, 20 views on a video. Nobody was really watching the videos, but to me it was fun. I love cameras, I love filming, I love editing. The whole process was fun. And when some of you guys started commenting, it was sort of starting to build a little online community, and it was just fun just sort of interacting with you guys, sharing ideas. And you guys actually started to like my videos, so I started making more and more and more. And then it kind of took over, and I kind of turned it into like, not a job, you know, it's a hobby, but it started, you know, once I got the channel monetized and my views started to get a bit more popular, I started making a little bit of money. You know, for the first year, I was making way under $1 a day. It was pennies. I was making nothing. And then after about a year in, it started to kind of pick up a little bit. And then 2 years in, it's kind of like at a level now where I'm actually making some pretty alright money, you know, a couple of grand a month, 3 grand a month sometimes I'm making from the YouTube channel, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But as I said, guys, I'm just doing it for the fun of it. I'm doing it for the hobby. You know, I never really intended it to make it a job, really, as such. I just done it for the fun. And then, you know, as the views started increasing, you know, I got the channel monetized and it's starting to make a little bit more money that way. Then I started having companies like Banggood contact me saying, oh, Kev, we really like your channel. It's really great, you know, can we send you some RC cars for you to review? And at first, guys, I was really sceptical. I was kind of like thinking, well, I've seen other channels do reviews of crappy, cheapy RC cars. And a lot of the time, not every channel, you know, a lot of channels are honest, but there are channels out there that are not honest. And now, for example, let's have a look. This is a bad example, actually, because this is actually pretty damn good. It's actually one of the strongest RC cars that I've ever tested, to be honest. So, let's have a look at something else. This thing here, for example, I see a lot of channels, they review this, and they make it out to be really good and really great. And I reviewed it, and it's not actually that good. So anyway, to get back to the story, Banggood contacted me, and they said, Kev, we really like your videos. You know, we want to send you some free stuff. You know, anything on our site, you can have it for free if you do a review. You know, and you can have as much or as little as you want. You know, we'd love you to do some reviews. You know, what are your terms? What are your deals? And I was kind of thinking, well, I don't really want to lose my trust. You know, I've always been more into the hobby grade RC cars. You know, like the Traxxas. I've recently got into Armour. You know, I've always liked Hobeo and Kyosho and other makes, you know, HBI. I've always sort of had the hobby grade ones, and I only feel comfortable promoting and recommending a product that I know is actually good. So I said that to them. I said, look, yes, I'll be up for doing it. You know, not too many. You know, one here and there, every now and then. You know, I've had a lot of you guys sort of say to me, Kev, can you do the A959? Really good RC car, really cheap. And I've heard a lot of people saying that. So I thought, you know, here's an opportunity. Why not give it a go? So I was like, yeah, why not? You know, and I emailed them. I said, as long as I can be 100% honest, and I can share and be fully honest with you guys and show my audience exactly what a car is like. And if it's a crappy car, I'll share that it's crappy. If it breaks, I'll share that it breaks. And I don't cut anything out. You know, a lot of people, they'll review one of these, it will break, and they'll just cut that bit out of the video. With me, I'll show it all. You know, if it breaks, it breaks. So that was kind of my terms. I said, as long as I can be 100% honest, then I'll be happy to take some free cards. And then they pay me an affiliate commission on top of that. So if I say I'll put a link to this in the description box down below, and somebody clicks the link and they buy it, I'll get like a roughly 5% commission. And it doesn't make the car any more expensive for you guys buying. You know, it doesn't make no difference to you guys. It just means that Banggood give me a small commission for sort of like promoting the product, and you know, obviously they're going to make money by making the sale, so they give me a small sort of percentage for me sort of promoting the product. And I was kind of thinking, well, yeah, that's a win-win scenario. If I can be fully honest, 100% honest, and then I'm getting free RC cars, you know, so on top of that I'm getting more views, I'm having fun, you know, playing with all these cars that they keep sending me. It's fun, it's great fun. I'll get to unbox them, I'll get to try them out, I'll get to take them to the skate park and test how strong they are, and it is actually great fun, guys. I'm actually getting a lot more fun out of some of these cheap stuff than I thought I ever would. So you know, that's another way that I make money, by affiliate marketing. You know, I get the free products, and then I can sort of like make money from the commissions when you know, some of these products sale. So, you know, I'm making money from the YouTube channel. I'm making money from the affiliate products that people send me, you know, like the product. I'm getting free RC cars out of it. You know, and then also the eBay course. You know, I made an eBay course. I made like another RC car course, and it's all based around my hobby. And making these courses, for me actually, guys, is really, really fun. You know, as I said, I spent the last the last week or so updating my eBay course, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed setting up the camera. I enjoyed sort of teaching people how to make it. And then I see the testimonials from people. I see people sending me emails, leaving comments on the Facebook group, on the YouTube channels. People are saying, "Oh, Kev, the course has helped me out. I've managed to quit my job, or I'm making so much more money now." One guy was making 20 grand a month. And I've got all the testimonials, guys, in the link down below if you want to see them. And that, to me, you know, seeing you guys comment on my videos and say how good, you know, the course is, and how much money you're making, how much I've helped you, and how much you like my YouTube videos, and interacting with you guys, it's all part of the fun, guys. And in a way, it's more about the community. It's more about the fun of the hobby. Yeah, that's more than the money. You know, I do make a living from doing my hobby, but the greatest part of it is obviously, you know, obviously the money is nice. We all need money to live. We all need money to buy our toys. You know, we all need money to survive. We need money for our hobby. But it's actually doing the hobby and interacting with you guys, and sort of getting reviews, and, you know, getting feedback from you guys and everything, and sort of getting the whole community going, and seeing my YouTube channel grow, and going out bashing with 8S Steve and with Stempy and everybody else, you know, just having fun, and being able to do that every single day. That is where it's at, guys. And then to get paid for it on top of that, guys, that's just the icing on the cake. Because that just kind of means that I don't have to have a job. I used to have a crappy job, guys. I used to have some abysmal jobs. I used to lay underneath burger trailers. I was grinding out chassis rails. I was getting stuff in my eyes. I had to go to hospital and have the needle treatment. Well, actually not the needle treatment, but I was close. I would have nearly had to have the needle treatment. I'll leave that for another video. But I literally got a bit of spark from an angle grinder. I had the goggles on, but it kind of went round it, went in my eye, and oh, guys, it was horrible. If you ever had something stuck in your eye, it's not nice. And this was actually, you know, it embeds itself into the skin because it's glowing red hot. I had to go to hospital. I was in discomfort for a couple of days, and they actually managed to get it out without the needle. But what they actually have to do, they have to dig it out with a needle to get it off the eyeball. And I had to do all that. I was getting burnt. It's not healthy breathing all this stuff in. Basically, I didn't enjoy doing it. And before that, I had other welding jobs that I didn't like. You know, one job, I had to go into a meat factory, and I had to kind of put in these machines that sort of make all these meat products, and that's what made me vegetarian. There's just, you know, I've always been a semi-vegetarian, but after going into there, that just made me full-time vegetarian. It was horrendous. It made me, I was, the whole time I was in that factory, I just felt like being sick. It was disgusting. So, you know, I've had some crappy jobs, guys. I've really had some crappy jobs. And all those crappy jobs never paid well. You know, another job I had, I was a truck driver. And it wasn't such a bad job. You know, the job itself wasn't that bad. You know, I wasn't in the office. I was in my own truck. I was driving around London, central London, delivering to all the hospitals, Great Ormond Street, UCH, you know, you name it, all the hospitals in London. I used to drive my lorry around there delivering to all the hospitals. I used to do that at night when there wasn't much traffic. So it was all right, you know, it wasn't bad. You know, my buddy was, you know, I don't think he's ever been on this channel, but one of my buddies who I went to Vegas with, I used to do it with his dad. He used to do the truck driving, you know, and it was a great laugh. But the money was poor, guys. It wasn't much money. I was making about, what was it now? It's like, I think it was £300 a week or something, $300 or $400 a week. So the money wasn't great, but, you know, as I said, guys, now I get to do my hobby every day. You know, I'll do a bit of eBay when I get into work, you know. So basically what my working day comprises of now is, so I get up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up. So I'll do a little bit of exercise. I might go for a little jog. I might do a little bit of, you know, an hour of sort of doing a bit of exercise, bit of keeping fit. Then I'll go and have a shower. Then I'll come to work. Then I'll spend about an hour or 2 hours doing my eBay shop, just sending out orders, responding to any emails, anything like that. Maybe buying new inventory, listing new inventories. I'll spend about 1 or 2 hours. I'll do that first thing in the morning. So pretty much we get to 8 o'clock in the morning now. You know, 8 o'clock. I've done my gym, I've done my running, I've done my jog, I've had my shower, I've had my breakfast. You know, now roughly come roughly 8, 9 o'clock-ish, I'm starting on my eBay business. You know, I'm doing what I just said on that. Then, so once I've done that, maybe, I don't know, all the times change, but roughly 10 o'clock, I'm done with that. And now I can spend my time doing RC stuff. You know, I can go out making videos, I can go out bashing, I can film, I can edit. You know, maybe if I'm building a new course, I've got time for doing that. You know, so now I've got all the time now where I can enjoy my hobbies, maybe set up new businesses. Like with Stempy now, you know, we're setting up a new hobby shop. I'm a bit of a silent partner, you know, it's more Stempy's thing. You know, I'm a partial ownership of it, you know, but it's more Stempy's thing. So, you know, he's building the website, he's going to sort of run the eBay store, you know, he's kind of in control of it. I'm going to sort of do a bit of the, you know, that's another thing on the YouTube. You know, once I've got an online sort of following now on the YouTube channel, and it's somewhere where I can advertise, you know, any new businesses, so I can share with you guys a new hobby hub thing, you know, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much my working day, guys. That is how I've managed to monetize my hobby. So every single day, guys, I'm excited to get out of bed. I can't wait. I've never had that before. You know, when I had my crappy jobs before, I was always depressed. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do it. I never had any money left over for doing my hobbies. Now, I'll get to do all the hobbies I want to do. You know, my monster truck that I'm building, it's taken a little bit longer than what I hoped. But, you know, it's opening doors, you know. The money that I was going to spend on the monster truck, I've kind of spent on setting up new businesses. So the monster truck's taking a little bit longer, but the ball's rolling. You know, I've got the chassis. You know, I'm going to start ordering some more parts for that soon. So, you know, literally now, compared to before, where I had a crappy job with crappy pay, doing what I hate, compared to now, doing what I love and making more money. You know, I'm making over 100 grand a year now, just on eBay alone. eBay alone, just on one shop, I'm making over 100 grand a year. Hobby hub that we just started, you know, no idea what that's going to make. We don't know yet. I've got another eBay store, what I've started recently a couple of months ago, and that's getting better and better and better. You know, so I'm making money from that. I'm making money from my eBay, from my YouTube channel, from the affiliate marketing, from the products that companies sell me, from the online courses that I'm making that I can promote on my YouTube channel. You know, so now I've never been so happy. I can see a goal. I can see my future getting built. I can see my dreams coming into reality. I'm looking forward to get out of bed every day. I love what I do. I love my job, and I'm making more money than I've ever made before my whole entire life. You know, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. You know, obviously, if you've got a passion, if you've got a hobby, it's probably going to be RC, I'm guessing, because, you know, I'll mainly make RC car videos on this channel. So, you know, if you're watching this video, your passion probably is RC cars. So there's absolutely no reason why you can't base your passion, you know, your business around your passion. You know, you could sort of kind of replicate what I'm doing now. You know, you could start selling RC car parts on eBay, and then even if you find there's more money in different products, you can start doing that. Then you've got all the time you can sort of make, you know, play with RC cars. You know, maybe you enjoy filming. If you enjoy filming, if you enjoy cameras, you enjoy editing, all that kind of stuff, maybe you can start a YouTube channel. Now, you know, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, do it for the fun, because if you're only doing it for the money, you're going to be disheartened, because it's going to be months and months and months and months, maybe years, or maybe even never, when you're ever going to make any money out of YouTube. So if you're going to do YouTube, do it out of the hobby, do it out of the passion, do it because you like talking to people. You're going to get haters. You know, you've got to know how to deal with haters. I don't care. You know, I'm quite thick-skinned. I couldn't care less what haters say. I really don't care. There was one guy, he made a video about me, and he was slagging me off. He's calling me ugly. He's calling me stupid. He said I had autism and all loads of other crazy stuff he was calling me, just being nasty. And he was just jealous. He was just a hater. And he made a video about me, how my eBay course is a scam. And basically, it led to more people coming to my channel. Then, you know, a good proportion of those people that come to my channel, they sort of looked at my videos and I thought, hang on, no, he's not a scam. You know, my eBay course, for example, I've had it up for a year now. I've not had anybody say it's a scam. You know, if it was a scam, I've got it on the Teachable platform. So if it was a scam, it would have been taken down by now. You know, people would have called me out a long time ago and said this course is a scam. Nobody that has been on my course. I've got hundreds of people on this course now. And out of the hundreds of people that are on there, nobody has ever said it's a scam. Everybody has said that they're happy with the course. They like the content. It's really easy to follow. You know, it's just a normal average guy can sort of follow along and make it work. And I've never had anybody on the course say it's a scam. Like, sure, I've had people want a refund. You know, not many. About 1% of the people that have ever bought my course have wanted a refund. And they've just sort of looked through it and they've said, you know, it's not for me. It's not something that I want to get into. Can I have a refund? I was like, yes, no problem. I sent the refund straight away. You know, and absolutely, I keep saying you can make 100 grand a year with this business, and not everybody will. You know, some people are just happy to make an extra couple of $100 a month. It all depends what you want to put in. You know, as in anything in life, you get out what you put in. So if you put a lot of work in, if you really want to grow this, there's people making millions every single year. Some people making making over $1 million a year just selling stuff on eBay. Other people, you know, I'm making over 100 grand a year selling stuff on eBay. There's other people just making $100 a month just selling a few bits on eBay. So you can kind of take it where you want. But, you know, so end of the day, guys, my course is not a scam. But what I was trying to get at is you are going to get haters jump on board, and they're going to be jealous of what you do. Because, you know, obviously there's some people out there, they're just jealous that I get to live my hobby and have fun, and I'm making more money than them. And they're just jealous, they're envious of the fact, and they think, and they've given up, you know, maybe they've had hopes and dreams and they've given up on it. They've given up on their hopes and dreams, and all they can do now is hate on others that have not given up, that keep the grind and keep going and keep going and keep going. And all they know how to do is to hate and try and make themselves feel better by hating on others. And at the end of the day, guys, all that did is, as I said, it brought more people into my channel. It got more people watching my videos. It got more people buying my courses. I made more money. So, you know, who cares? You know, if you get a few nasty comments, who cares? It really doesn't matter. As long as you're thick-skinned, you know, if you're easily offended, then obviously YouTube's not for you. Or you could do YouTube and just ignore the comments or disable the comments, whatever. But I don't care about the haters. You know, I find it quite funny. The other day, I put a video up. Within 10 seconds, I had the video up for 10 seconds and somebody left a thumbs down. And for that person to have seen that video, he must be a subscriber and he must be notified. To see that video that early on, he's got to be subscribed and notified to my channel. And if it's 10 seconds in, he can't have even watched that video. How does he know to dislike the video? He's just done it out of hate, he's done it out of spite. But at the end of the day, I don't care. You know, love me, hate me, I'm not really bothered. I'm on this platform because I love it. I'm on this platform because I enjoy it. I enjoy the whole hobby. I enjoy the whole community. Yes, you get haters sometimes that are jealous and envious and they want to try and ruin it for you. They try and call you out to be a scammer or anything else. Any other insult they can try and chuck at you, they try and chuck it at you. And you know, and I've got the testimonials, I've got the proof that my eBay system works. You know, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's actually a proper business. You've actually got to buy items, you've got to list items, and you don't need much money to start. You can start on $1 if you like. You can start on a couple of dollars. You don't need much money to start. You know, you can get simple little items. We get them from China for like $1, including shipping. We can sell that for $5 to $10. That's all in my course. And if that works, and people are making money, and I'm getting the results. People are sending me emails, people are sending me testimonials, and I can prove all of those testimonials down below. You can see them if you click the first link. You can see all those testimonials. So it's proven that my eBay course is not a scam. It's proven to get results. It's proven to work. It works for me. I've got friends that do eBay, like Stempy. It works for him. You know, it works for my students. And obviously, those that don't take action, those that procrastinate, those that don't do what I teach them, it's not going to work. You know, so I can't promise it's going to work, everybody. You know, one dude messaged me, can you promise me that I'm going to make 100 grand a year? No, I can't. I can't promise that. You know, you might make nothing. You know, I get some people, they buy the course and they never even open it. They don't even look. They kind of buy the course, they think they're going to have a look, and they never do. I can see in the back end, when I log into my admin area, I can see exactly how much of the course people have done. And there are some people that have never even looked at it. And especially, I've given a couple of courses away for free. And the people that I've given the course for free, you know, maybe I've run a little competition or something, and I've given them a free course, or I've given friends a free course. And they opened it. Because when something's free, people don't tend to see the value in it. When you charge people for a course, then they tend to see more value in it. They tend to, you know, more likely to take action. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. You know, I didn't want to turn it into a sales pitch. You know, it's like, you know, absolutely, you don't have to buy my eBay course if you don't want. You know, if you want to do YouTube, do YouTube. If you want to do eBay, you know, you don't even need to buy my course to do eBay, guys. You know, I started eBay without a course, but it took me a long time. It took me a couple of years to kind of get into the swing of it, and I put $50,000 of my own money testing different ideas, testing different products, testing to see what works, testing what doesn't work. So, you know, I wasted about $50,000 on buying the wrong products. And I come up with 11 things that you have to get right to put into your eBay listing. You know, one of them's photos, another one might be the description, another one's keywords, you know, and I go over all of that in the course. And there's 11 things that you have to get right in order to get your items to sell. So, you know, absolutely, you can do eBay without a course, but it's going to take you a lot longer to figure out how to be, you know, how to be profitable. You're probably going to waste a lot of money buying the wrong products, you know, versus buying my course, which is like cheap, really, you know, for the price of like a couple of nights out. You know, don't go out with your buddies on the weekend. If you buy the course instead of going out with your buddies, for example, then, you know, you're saving all the money going out getting drunk. You haven't got hangover, and you've got the chance to build yourself a better future. And on top of that, you're gonna learn from all of my mistakes. You know, clever people, you know, you learn from your mistakes. You know, sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. You know, we don't really ever lose. You know, the only time we lose, the only time that we fail is when we quit. And quitting's a choice. But, you know, clever people, smart people, they learn from other people's mistakes. You know, saying like, say for example, crossing the road. You know, sometimes you don't want to learn by your own mistakes. You know, if you cross the road, you don't look and you get hit by a car and you get run over and you're dead, that's it. So, you know, obviously we know that if we get hit by a car, we might die because we've seen it happen to other people. We've heard it happen to other people. So we know that getting hit by a car is bad. And we don't want to learn like that. It's going to be painful. It could kill us. The same in business. You know, there's only a certain amount of years we have. You know, we could spend our whole life trying to learn and figure this out for ourselves, and then we're old. You know, we want to make money now, and the way we can shortcut things is by learning from others. And learn from others and see what works. And pretty much in my course, guys, I'll show you everything what's gone wrong. I'll show you everything what's worked. I'll show you what works and what doesn't work. So you're kind of going to get there a hell of a lot quicker. So, you know, absolutely, you don't need the course. You know, I'm not saying go out and buy it. But if you do go out and buy it, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. You're going to save yourself a lot of money. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I've rambled on for, oh my God, half an hour. Half an hour rambling on. These sort of videos always go on for much longer than what I first thought. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. Do your hobby. Have fun doing your hobby. If you can turn your hobby into a business, then that is by far the best advice that I can ever give you guys. You know, I can pretty much have any toys that I want now. I can go and play with any toys that I want. I'm building a monster truck, you know, following my ultimate dream. My ultimate passion is to start a monster truck team, and it's all happening. And it's all happening because I've taken action, and I've actually quit that crappy job that I hated, and now I'm actually doing what I enjoy doing every single day. And you guys can do the same. You know, I'm not special. I'm just an average guy. You guys can do the exact same thing. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. See you soon. Bye.